Now, Democratic Congressman Ted Lieu of California, he sits on the House Judiciary Committee. You're supposed to question him later on in the week. We'll see if that happens. We've got a lot to talk about, okay? So if you could give me some quick answers here. First, you heard Carrie Cardero just before the break, normally very measured. She said, I'm sick of the lying. I'm frustrated. Bill Barr has been lying for 3 weeks. The Senate and the Congress should just get rid of him and bring Mueller in. What do you say to that?
We're going to do both. Certainly want to give Bill Barr the opportunity to perjure himself, but we're also going to want to hear from Robert Mueller. But at this point, based on what I know, Bill Barr needs to resign. He took an oath to the Constitution, not to Donald Trump. He is supposed to be America's attorney, not Trump's stooge. And because he doesn't understand his job and he's repeatedly misled the American people, he's got to go.
I've got to ask you for some of the frustration from the American public. People who are saying, well, the Democrats have oversight power now. They have the Congress. But, and this is their assumption. I'm not saying this. This is not me saying it. But they appear to have no spine. When are you going to start taking some action? When are you going to start jailing people? When are you going to start doing something about people who defy subpoenas and who don't want to follow the Constitution? What are you going to do and when?
Soon. We do need some of these people to actually violate the subpoena. So Bill Barr has until tomorrow to provide the unredacted Mueller report. If he does not do that, then I'm going to push for a contempt proceeding against Bill Barr. And then I'm going to push for that contempt proceeding to also happen on the House floor. Once it happens, it triggers a number of things. We can litigate the subpoena in court. We can also use our inherent powers as Congress to impose fines on Bill Barr. And in the past, they actually did have a House jail, but I don't think we're going to go there yet.
All right. Well, we shall see. So let's move on now. Barr denied knowing, and you know that. He denied knowing about Mueller's objections twice when he testified before Congress. Let's remind people. Here it is.
Did Bob Mueller support your conclusion?
I don't know whether Bob Mueller supported my conclusion.
Reports have emerged recently, General, that members of the special counsel's team are frustrated at some level with the limited information included in your March 24th letter, that it does not adequately or accurately necessarily portray the report's findings. Do you know what they're referencing with that?
No, I don't.
You heard him, okay? We know the Attorney General chooses every single word carefully. Do you think he lied to Congress?
I do, but let's just take a step back and see how extraordinary it is what Bill Barr did. Not only did he write a 4-page summary that misled the American people, he was then told by Robert Mueller that he misled the American people. Then he lies in front of Congress, and then he does a press conference misleading the American people again. It is incredible the actions he took. He absolutely needs to go, and then he can apply to be White House press secretary where he can lie all he wants.
Okay. So then what do you intend to do then? If he lied to Congress, then what is the next step?
So on the House Judiciary Committee, first of all, we want him to show up this Thursday. He's been balking at being questioned by staff counsel. Now we know why, because he's, I think, scared that we're going to ask him questions that doesn't cause him to either perjure himself or look like a fool in front of the American people. We hope he still shows up on Thursday. We hope he provides an unredacted Mueller report tomorrow. If he doesn't, I'm going to push for contempt proceedings, and I believe that, in fact, the caucus and the committee will support that.
Thank you very much. Congressman Ted Lieu, I appreciate your time.